Wake up with the sun in a steaming cup. Tune into the show where the vibes heat up. The Morning Mac got the flavor, got the glow. Start it right, let your energy flow. High takes rising like the morning brew. Fresh ideas and a laugh or two. From the first headline to your daily dose. This is the show where your spirit goes. Oh, it's the Morning Mac, where the time don't lag. Get your inspiration packed in a casual swag. Sip it slow, feel the rhythm hit your toes. Welcome to the place where the good vibes grow. Dreams alive. The Mac got the groove, keeping you in stride. No snooze, just choose to wake up bold. This is your hour, let your story unfold. New ideas with the sunrise spark. Fuel for your fire when the world feels stark. Spinning the tracks of your mental glow. Every listen's a hit on the Morning Mac Show. Oh, it's the Morning Mac, where the time don't lag. Get your inspiration packed in a casual swag. Vibes grow. New ideas with a sunrise spark. Fuel for your fire when the world feels stark. We're spinning the tracks of your mental glow. Every listen's a hit on the Morning Mac Show. Oh, it's the Morning Mac, where the time don't lag. Get your inspiration packed in a casual swag. Sip it slow, feel the rhythm hit your toes. Welcome to the place where the good vibes grow. Welcome to the place where the good vibes grow. Roll out of bed, bring your dreams alive. The Mac got the groove, keeping you in stride. No snooze, just choose to wake up bold. This is your hour, let your story unfold.
Wake up, tap in, baby. The Morning Mac Show. The Morning Mac Show. Yeah. Coffee on the dash, pages in your hand. Big news, small laughs, right at your command. Mac got the truth and the jokes on deck. If your day felt rough, we could fix that right. Listen close, now it's time to ride. Scene with a grin I preach. Hot take in the mix, but it still can't reach. Caller on the line, laughs in every room. From your front porch chair to your work day Zoom. Hands up, now the countdown's done. One bright moment and here we come. Strings rise high, horns cut through. This one's for you. The Morning Mac Show. Turn it up, let it roll. The Morning Mac Show. Take the day.
What's up, ladies? Y'all light over there? They probably got knocked out. Y'all in here, please like, share, subscribe. You watching on YouTube. If you tapped into the IG, just hit the link that I left in the comments. We got a couple of people popping in with us. I'm gonna give them some time to get in here though. What up? Who I got in here so far? I see I got 8 eyes watching me. Let me know who the 8 eyes out here. If it's 8 or 16 eyes. I got 8 people watching. Want to know who we got in here on this Tall Tale Thursday. The ladies will be here in a second. Oh, what up? What up?
Hey y'all, here we go. Somebody called me acting a fool like they don't know what we do on Tall Tale Thursdays. Anywho.
Grand Rising, everybody. Grand Rising. It's another beautiful day. It's another excellent day. We could go straight to past all the traffic. Like go straight to.
Okay, talk.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's another beautiful day here on Tall Tale Thursdays. The sun is shining and there's no sign of rain today. So hopefully everybody's day will be joyous and beautiful. Yeah, we're out here in these streets and on our way to handle some business, some things, odds and ends, some things we got to shop and do and everything, and getting prepared for the pool party on Saturday, the comedy show at Gwen's Factor location. Y'all get y'all tickets if you can, and then once you get the tickets, then you'll know the location of where we're going to turn up this Saturday, and the turn up be real too. I also want to mention and my heart go out to the Snelling McFarland family. Found out that my great aunt passed yesterday, so my hearts and blessings go out to the family, and yeah, that's. You want to say anything, Louisa?
Yeah, I do send my condolences to you.
Thank you.
And Auntie Felicia, she's on with us, so my condolences to her as well as the entire family. That is, when you lose an elder, when you lose anyone in your family, it's a sad thing. When you lose an elder, you lose a library. You lose history, and so I send my condolences to you all for the loss of your history, that part of it in that library, as well as the loss of a kind soul. So I do send my deepest condolences to you guys, with sympathies and prayers for healing and comfort in this time of bereavement. Also, I do want to say happy, thoughtful, thankful Thursday to everybody. Happy Tall Tale Thursday for the Morning Mac crew and for all everybody in Morning Mac world. Thank you all for tuning in. We appreciate the time, the effort, the fun, the games, the questions, anything that you guys participate in, because without you, there would not be any us. So we thank you so much for that. I appreciate everybody that comes and tunes in as we head on the road, or as we say, in the streets.
We in the streets. I got it from my grandma.
We have to do.
Bagging out there in the streets.
Thank you guys so much. We appreciate you and we love you unconditionally. Meaning you don't have to give anything back for us to love you. Okay?
That's right.
And
ain't nothing you can do about it. You can't stop it. It is what it is.
Can't stop the feeling. But you know what? While we not stopping the feeling, let's bring the beautiful people that is on the panel, because we can't do it without them either. Who here today?
Who in the house?
Morning on the mic.
Who in the house?
Wake up, tap in, baby. The Morning Mac Show. The Morning Mac Show. Coffee on the dash. Pages in your hand. Big news, small laughs. Right at your command. Mac got the truth and the jokes on deck. If your day fell rough, we could fix that.
Okay, good. That's enough. We got a whole gang of us. 4 of us in this jump.
What up, LA in here?
Today. Molly, how you feeling?
I'm feeling good. How y'all doing over there?
I guess you said he's feeling with his hands. I feel with my fingers.
Oh no, I can't hear you, Mom.
I said I'm feeling
we
good.
Can't hear you, Mom. Auntie,
Can you
say something.
hear me, Auntie?
Hey, I'm great.
Okay, we can hear Auntie.
And y'all can't hear
Look,
me?
you said you was great. She
Can
did a
y'all hear
hard
me?
12-hour shift. She home
Oh,
now.
Lordy.
I don't know.
I'm relaxing right now.
For
Yes.
giving us your time. I
I
know
had
that.
a hard morning this morning.
Oh.
What happened? You
Ooh,
want to share the
it
story?
was
What they cleaned
rough.
it?
Evidently, I was off yesterday. So evidently they must have had a flood. And when I got in there this morning, it was a mess.
Oh, wow.
So I had a hard work this morning. So now I'm relaxing, chilling.
No, that's right.
A flood? Did y'all have a storm yesterday?
No, no, it was a backup in from the store.
Oh,
Oh,
sheesh.
damn! And they didn't clean that up yesterday before they left.
Shit, I guess they did the best they could. And you know how the
Mm.
night crew get.
Mm-hmm.
Water was still everywhere when I got in there this morning.
Oh, my God.
Muddy
Mm.
water at that.
Look, and you cleaned it. You cleaned it all up.
Of course, I couldn't. Please, you
Look,
know
that's
I got
probably
to keep
waiting
my
for your
environment
ass.
clean. Hmm?
I know that's probably why they waiting for Felicia to be here in the morning. That's just in a few hours. We
That
did the
ain't
best we can. Felicia get it.
I sure did. And when I finished, guess what? Okay, I'm done. Bye.
I ain't doing no more for y'all sons. Some of my bitch. How they say you? Some of my bitch. I ain't doing no more for y'all today. And the manager should have paid you double. How about
Mhm.
that? He should have gave you
Hey,
double hours because you was doing more than one person's job. Doing good and daggone well.
They shouldn't have been able to leave without making
They
sure that
shouldn't
was
have been
done.
able to leave without cleaning it because we wouldn't have been able
No.
to. I mean, I don't know how that stove runs, but when I was in retail and stuff, if something happened on your shift, you gotta
Got it
fix
finished.
it,
Mm-hmm.
and then so the people in the next day coming in could do what they need to do.
hmm.
I couldn't even make no
Child,
biscuits in the mud.
you know how these teenagers are. These young
Yeah.
adults are. You know how they are.
Oh shoot, they barely know how to clean their own butts, no, let alone the daggone. they, they just getting the wiping behind their ears down. Goodness. It's, we doomed. We are doomed.
Question: has anybody else heard about the new STD going around?
No, what new STD? Enlighten us.
I heard something about this new STD going around. Something like it's something like the wingworms, and you get it everywhere. You can get it anywhere, everywhere,
Mm.
and
You don't
you
want the
can get it
wing.
from touch.
You don't want
But
the
this is
wingworm.
sexually though. So if it's on your private parts,
Oh, Lord.
How can you not see that?
child,
I mean, people if they don't look when they put it in. Before I get intimate with anybody, I'm down there like this. How you do with a dick? Mm.
Lordy.
And then you
I
can
don't
see
know how
some of
true. I
they.
just heard. I don't know how true it is.
Okay, what is this
Did
new
it,
sexually transmitted infection everybody's talking about? Good question. Let's break it down. All right, community. I know we are super sensitive to sexually transmitted infection outbreaks. And you may have heard about this new one spreading throughout the US. So let me break down what you really need to know. Also, save this one and share it with your people so we can keep this thing in check. All right, it's called Trichophyton metagrophytes type 7 or TM7, and you'll see it written TMVII. It is a fungus in the ringworm family. So this bad boy started circulating in Europe a couple of years ago, and then the first US case was in New York City in 2024. Now we're seeing a small
Uh-oh.
population pop up in Minnesota. As of this recording, only 13 confirmed and 27 suspected cases here in the United States. And right now it's showing up primarily in men who have sex with men, but it can impact anyone. So it kind of looks like ringworm. It's red, scaly, circular patches or inflamed bumps, usually in the genital area, sometimes around your hole, sometimes on your belly, chest, back, or face. So a little good news, bad news. Good news, this won't kill you and it won't overwhelm your system if your immune system is working. and we can treat it. Bad news, treatment takes forever, like 2 to 3 months of oral antifungals. And if you don't treat it, those rashes can leave scars. And listen, as per usual with our community, a lot of clinicians don't know about this yet. So if you are sexually active and have rashes that look like ringworm, be sure to ask your clinician specifically about TM7 or TMVII. And you're with someone you're about to play with who has a rash that looks like ringworm, maybe take a pass on that one and get back with them next time. Okay, what is
Uh-huh.
Oh, there's always something to panic the public.
I'm itchy now for some reason.
We and
I
we
just started
here.
itching. What the hell? I had ringworm one time as a little girl, and I don't want it again. So, yeah, I'm good. At one time was enough, and it was in my inner thigh, and I don't even know how I got that part because playing in the dirt and running around and all types. I was an outside girl. Well, most of us was outside kids, but I did everything: climbed trees, played in mud, jumped, swim. I did all types of stuff.
Usually, I thought people get ringworm in their hair or on their face.
Now I had it on my thigh. I don't know how that happened, but that's what happened.
Somebody must have did this. Must scratch
I
their
don't
head
know, because we was
and touch.
always playing and racing and touching. Kids be dirty. But
Yes, kids do be dirty.
no, that was the only time I had it, and it bothered me so much. I do not want it no more. Oh,
You see? Oh,
I'm about to
we
go
here.
knock on the
Oh, I'm gonna talk to you while they out there handling a business. Um, yeah. Auntie, thank you for bringing that story to light. They said it's been here since 2024. That's been here two
And
years
did you pay
already.
attention? The first case was in New York. Kind of makes you think about those Diddy parties, don't it?
Ooh. But in 2024, he was locked up. But
He was locked up when they found out about it.
and they did doing a little freak offs. But they also said they putting this amongst the rainbow community or the rainbow kids. They trying to say that's
And
what
the
it
Diddy
is.
parties was in that community.
Yeah, and so was a lot of people freak off parties. All them freak offs is in that vicinity, or in that community of Yuck. Auntie was saying that this happened during the. She said that if you pay attention, she said Auntie is conspiracy now. She said the Diddy parties.
Oh
It started
Lord.
in New York. The Diddy. I said, but then 2024 wasn't he locked up?
No, no.
Oh,
Hey,
he
tall
wasn't.
tale
No, not
Thursday.
24. Didn't he just get locked
It's
up
told
last
you
year?
right. It's Tall Tale Thursday. So allegedly, you didn't hear it from here first, but we first were bringing it to you, I guess, in Maryland about this the ringworm STD. Look,
Damn,
that
itching.
is a really ring around your worm.
Lord.
Yeah.
Damn, itching out like this.
And Weezy over here itching. Girl, who you been with?
Nobody.
You stay out the streets, Weezy.
It's just
Keep telling
when you
you.
hear certain things, I don't know, this make me itch.
It's creepy. But I don't know how they can. They said if somebody got a rash pass on playing with them,
Why wouldn't you
you
do
damn
that
right.
anyway? Why would you?
You think nobody gotta tell me you bitch you trying to you trying to
Hold up, wait a minute.
why you that's crazy.
Now she bad. She's stuttering.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
The spirit of David has overtaken her. You. Remix.
No, I mean I'm just saying that's crazy. You gonna have sex and don't even check your body's body out. What y'all do? Just put blindfolds on and say they can use anything.
You gotta look.
That's how them studs be getting over on them dumb girls. And they don't
don't
look
be
and
looking.
feel or whatever, and they be tricking them. They be tricking them while they dicking them. Like I'm a trick you, and you thinking that he is champion lover, and all the time she is the undercover lover. Guess what? Turn the lights out. I don't want you to see it.
Let me see.
No, Nugget. I want you to see.
Usher said, "Let me see."
He
I
said.
wanna see it
Usher
too.
also said, "Let it burn."
Well, that was
But
him.
you don't want.
I
You
don't
don't
know
want to
what
burn.
But that's because he didn't see. That's why he wants to see now. He wasn't looking.
And like that big girl with the ponytail allegedly messing with Usher, suing Usher for giving her the peas. And I ain't got to say what peas he gave gave her. What peas he gave her.
The pluckies.
like Slick you say the pluckies.
Hey,
It's a Usher passing out the pluckies.
Usher, baby.
There's a lot of them. Chris Brown, they say got the pluckies too, allegedly. And got it from Rihanna. It's all this gossip and stuff. But if they out there doing all that freaky deaky stuff,
Who that?
Oh, they doing all that freaky deaky stuff and making all these freak parties and all that stuff. Shoot.
But that don't mean just because they having a freak party that they're not testing people and making sure they good.
But how do you get tested?
You probably got to come with
show
your
test
and they probably got to
but you can still get something in between time now unless they got a doctor that's testing your blood and you got to wait for the lab to come back.
And why aren't they protecting themselves?
Exactly.
That's what we're trying to figure. That's what we say. You better stop, look, and learn. How they say stop, drop, and roll. Before you stop, drop, and roll in the hay, you better look. What they say? Stop, look, and learn, and looking for rashes and stuff and all that. For those of y'all who just joined us, we played a video of the ringworm STD. Now, if you're getting all hot and heavy, and your partner got a rash on his stomach, it ain't no damn eczema. I know what eczema look like. You better do further investigation. You better be like this. No, that don't look like no eczema like I ever saw you. Immediately look that Joan up. It's just crazy. What Michael Jackson said, crazy. Crazy. It's I don't know. Please, people, be responsible. Check your partner's body out for any type of little, he might get a ringworm on his worm.
She might have.
And fellas, she might have a ring around her hole.
Ring around the rosy.
You be like, baby, what's that ring around your butt? No, because they said it. If they got a rash on their ass, leave them. Don't mess with it. If you got a rash on your ass, leave them. Leave them be. I'll be like, I'll come back when it clear up. No, I don't want to touch that. Oh, excuse me. No, thank you. Cleophas, what's that? Oh, that's just it. That's dry skin. Let me see. I'll put my gloves on and some Vaseline. Let me see. Is that dry skin? No, that ain't no dry skin there. Are you trying to enter the dry skin? Oh my word.
And it takes months because fungal infections are not easy.
But imagine if it's on your shaft, if on a man's shaft, or and it's going inside of a hole. And you don't want no fungal in them holes. Neither holes. No bung hole or your booty hole. You don't want just
your
imagine
anyway.
in your mouth. Yeah. You got the ringworm in all your orifices where they skin is nice and pink like this.
Membrane.
Woo! No, honey. I gotta imagine. I gotta. Oh no.
Okay, let's move on this one.
It's a lie. This is too. This just made me want to fall out. Just the thought of it. Molly, where you at, Molly?
Man, listen, static. I think that's y'all mic. Got a lot of static over there. And I don't know if y'all can hear me, but I can hear me on the show for some reason. So I think that's y'all and because I can hear me. So I don't know.
It stopped there.
Yeah, when I unmute them, you hear it. Is that like?
It's there.
Yeah, it's they shit, and you can hear me, so it's clearly I'm like, I thought it was my end, but I don't know. That's weird. I just always wonder if people think about how the first person got it. Like, we skip over. We just think it comes from people having sex. Like, oh, it's natural. Like, sex is natural. I don't think God created condoms or did anything for to protect you from. It's supposed to be natural. Only thing,
It's supposed to be natural. It's
yeah,
supposed to be natural. That's why you're not supposed to have it unless you are married, so you can have a steady partner for it. It's not natural for you to sleep with this person, that person, this person, that person. That is what's not natural.
I mean, we can say that.
And then when you sleep with this person, that person, this person, this person, you don't know what this person got. You don't know what that person got. So say this person got one disease and this person got one disease. You done slept with both of them, and them two diseases combined, you done mutated to another disease. And diseases just keep mutating and mutating because you keep sleeping around with everyone.
Before y'all come with that skeptic, I heard that part. I know that part, but let me finish my point so I can, you can have an understanding where I'm coming from. Basically, none of this shit is created like naturally. It's lab made, and then they give it to somebody, and then that somebody can transport to another person, and then it spreads. I want to do people understand that the first person got it. How did they got it? It don't really just come from naturally just people having sex and it just appeared in their body. Somebody made this shit in the lab, gave it to that person, and now they know people gonna be out here having sex. It don't even matter if you married. They could have gave it to a married person. Married people cheat on each other too. That person give it to somebody, but at the beginning of the day, the devil started it. Whoever created this disease, could they always create a cure or something that can at least keep it from killing you. And that's all they doing. And we skip past the part that they making shit that kill us, and we blame each other. Well, young people gonna be out here sleeping around, especially in college and they know that. And that's why they push. And then they always try to use the gay community. Oh, it started from a man on man. Like, how do you know that? Was you there? So that was the first two. And that's the thing. They telling you how it started and all that. And
They were there.
Exactly. So it's just like we skip across that they put this shit out here. We got to stop blaming the youngins and the people out here having we get that you should protect yourself. You shouldn't just be out here. But at the end of the day, these people are putting these diseases out here so we can harm each other and pass it on to each other.
But you also got to look at the human behavior as well, because you cannot deny, okay, that mankind has had sexual encounters with all types of elements, including animals, okay? Long time ago, okay? Long time, biblical times, okay? That goes back to biblical times. And that same behavior is being processed each generation over and over again, because man refuses to learn from past mistakes.
Oh, what happened? Okay.
Now I'm seeing y'all popping in on the other one. I don't want to get no echo.
Yeah.
Okay, did you hear me?
Yeah, I heard.
Yeah, can you hear us good?
I can hear you now.
Can they hear us?
Yeah, I don't know if they can hear us.
Okay.
We can hear
We
you.
can hear y'all.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't think that's natural though. Like, I know I've read stories about it. I don't know
We
nobody
just
who
gotta like,
the cat or like fuck the dog or goat or sheep. I don't know nobody. I don't know nobody in my family or any of my friends' family. But I heard of that happening. And I heard that's something that white people did, and maybe some of us. And that's what created some of these diseases. And then it got passed around. So that can be the case, but I still think they made this stuff in the lab just to have a cure for it. Just like who going through that work just to get that disease? Like how doing that cost that? So it's just like I really think they just making shit to kill it. And they use that for a reason because they know we naturally gonna have sex. That's what humans do. I don't think people was put on earth and they was told like you marry this person. Marriage wasn't a thing. It was created by us and became a thing. But before that, people was having sex for them people to even get here to make that. You know, it's like all these laws created by people, which was created by other people who came here before them by having sex. I just think sex was natural and there shouldn't be no way that you catching anything. The only thing should come from that is having a baby. And the only way we out here illness and AIDS and HIV and all that is because of things they made in the lab. Some people just think it came from, yeah, I think so too. Some things came from them animals and things like that, but that's just weird. I just don't really know if that's naturally us. Like, I don't know nobody. I heard stories, I read stories, but stories are stories, you know. I just never came. And I seen some people on IG, like a white lady or something did it, but it's just like that's not common, I don't think. She died from it, you know. That's sick. What up, LA? What up, Cal?
It's called Tale Thursdays, and that's what these stories are. Can they hear us?
Mhm.
It's Tall Tale Thursdays, and that's what these stories are. And Molly and Felicia, you guys are both right because they was doing both because and that's how you control society and stuff, and that's why they knew where stuff starts and break out. They know what ground zero is because they know where they release viruses, like in that movie Outbreak or the Fear of All Men. A couple of them
Dang, think we lose.
movie Contagion, they show you how they do stuff and about it. Forget like the Tuskegee experiment. That was one of the worst experiments known to man. That's spread, and they purposely just study us. So yes, it's common for man, especially government and all that, CDC and all those good agencies to put out stuff, and they have the cure for it because they want to test it on. We are walking petri discs, just like the same thing with the jab, with the 19 shot. They have all of these side effects and kickbacks, and we need real life. What they do, see, they after, and then the people that do have sex with the animals ain't gonna tell you because we're gonna deem you as a weirdo or a sicko.
And they done Zach Riri out. Said she was on fire. She gonna pop back in. Nacho said he got gonorrhea from a woman a few times. Damn, Nacho. Thankfully it was curable. So it was just a pill in a shot. Dang, he gonna say her name was Yolanda though. Why you gonna put her name out there and say and she was worth it? Man, and he'd do it again. Cal say most spreadable diseases are most likely created in a lab. I know, man, it's crazy. And most likely not anybody's fault. They are still people. They still deserve to not be looked at like a freak. The problem is most people are quick to judge but not understand. That could be the case. This dude calling me. Man, he gonna add her last name. Come on, man. Don't put her on blast like that. Our boy finally made it.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Rocking to LA again.
boys and girls, the funniest man in the world,
Ooh, somebody wrapped up tight.
funny man,
You sick?
David Green.
Hey, what's up? What's up? What's up?
Don't you say you sick? You ill?
I ain't gonna claim sickness. I'll just say not myself.
Okay.
What was Nacho talking about? Yolanda, what? Maybe it came from David.
time we get up this way. But
How you doing, Felicia? Reed?
I'm
Am I
Molly,
back? I'm doing good. Sorry, you're not feeling too well. You know, you're not feeling quite yourself.
Right. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. It's all good.
You know, it too shall pass.
Exactly. Exactly.
yes.
Where did I leave off at? Do y'all remember what I was saying?
I know you was
Did
going
y'all hear
off.
what I was saying?
Go ahead.
Uh,
When I was telling that, I said that you and Molly are both right, and how they put stuff in the system.
Mm,
In the system and how they get it to us because we're walking, talking petri dishes, y'all. We are test
yeah, yeah.
specimens to the masses, right? To the power that be, whoever it is that's behind these programs. They introduce stuff through food and introduce stuff through sex. Both are human desires, and they know that people ain't gonna stop doing neither one. You're not gonna stop eating. You gonna eat what you want to eat, and you gonna sex who you want to sex. Like Molly said, they already got the cure for it, but they need human test subjects. They already know what to do in animals. They know what to do in lab rats. Now they need to see what to do in the human. And all
Yeah.
of this stuff, they're not building for mankind or to help man. They building it for your
No.
destruction, to control man, and for warfare. That's what all of these. How can you wipe out a whole species? How can you do a genocide? You could call me a conspiracy theory
Biological warfare.
as much as you want, but that's my belief. That's what I
Mhm.
believe in all of this stuff and STDs and all this stuff going on out there. And I'll be glad when the rest of the masses wake up,
Yeah.
so we could do something about it together. Because you can't do one week in a matrix.
We are. Mm,
I don't know if it was hearing David. We was talking about at the end about that, David. And I'm gonna do the two.
you keep.
Felicia was saying it's coming from being tampering with animals, and Molly saying it's coming from the scientists putting stuff given to us.
Can
Where are
you
you
repeat?
at?
Can
And
you
I
repeat
said it's
what you
from
said?
both. I said they are both correct.
Yeah. I said
Can you repeat?
also, yeah, I agree with Molly as well. And I said, but you also got to
Repeat it
look at
for me,
human
Weezy.
behavior as well, because some of these diseases do come from human behavior.
Hey,
Yeah.
Felicia, can you repeat what Reese said? Because when she was saying, it kept going in and out, in and out.
For some
Uh,
reason, Reese's mic ain't working right.
okay, so can you
yeah.
hear us? Can you hear us?
Yeah.
Y'all can hear us. It's because where we are, the area we're in, it always goes out right here. But we
Okay.
watched the video of a new sexually transmitted disease
See,
that's
she
like
keep going out.
ringworms, and you get it in your
Oh,
genital area or your anal area, and it looks like a rash, but it's ringworms, and it takes months.
You want to show the video again, Molly? To because ooh,
Yeah, basically it's a new, sexual virus going around like the wingworms, and they saying it just got here. It's curable and stuff, but it's something new. But I'm
To
gonna
treat.
take the video.
It takes question was, or it came up. Do
Yeah, they trying. They ain't fucking.
how
They
you think
weak.
that
how
it's from human?
Okay, what is this new sexually transmitted infection everybody's talking about? Good question. Let's break it down. All right, community. I know we are super sensitive to sexually transmitted infection outbreaks. And you may have
In the
heard about
lat in
this
the
new
homosexual
throughout the
population.
US, so let me break down what you really need to know. Also, save this one and share it with your people so we can keep this thing in check. All right, it's called Trichophyton metagrophytes type 7, or TM7, and you'll see it written TMVII. It is a fungus in the ringworm family. So this bad boy started circulating in Europe a couple of years ago, and then the first US case was in New York City in 2024. Now we're seeing a small population pop up in Minnesota. As of this recording, only 13 confirmed and 27
Play the video.
suspected cases in the United States. And right now it's showing up primarily in men who have sex with men, but it can impact anyone, of course. spores. So it kind of looks like ringworm. It's red, scaly, circular patches or inflamed bumps, usually in the genital area, sometimes around your hole, sometimes on your belly, chest, back, or face. So a little good news, bad news. Good news, this won't kill you and it won't overwhelm your system if your immune system is working, and we can treat it. Bad news, treatment takes forever, like 2 to 3 months of oral antifungals. And if you don't treat it, those rashes can leave scars. And listen, as per usual with our community, a lot of clinicians don't know about this yet. So if you are sexually active and have rashes that look like ringworm, be sure to ask your clinician specifically about TM7 or TMVII. And you're with someone you're about to play with who has a rash that looks like ringworm, maybe take a pass on that one and get back with them next time. Okay, what is this new sexually
And see, he's not trying to blame it on the gay community. He said so far it has only showed up in the gay community.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Right.
he did. I caught that now. I missed that the first time. He said only been showing up on male activity. So he's saying it started there. It started in another country though 2 years ago.
And you got to look at it this way too. If it's only been showing up in the gay community, a lot of those gays are taking that HIV medicine. A lot of them are. How do you know it's not one of those
Sound effect.
side effects from that, and them still participating in that type of behavior that
Yeah.
causes that.
And that's the thing that's tough. It's like, a lot of people probably later on in life start getting problems from eating certain food, with poison in it, and a lot of times we know it's bullshit in the food, but we gotta eat. But it's like we somehow get blamed for it. You should know what you eating. You knew you was doing this for like, no, they shouldn't be putting poison in food. I'm more like, let's blame the people who actually poison the food. Let's blame the people who actually creating these viruses because they know our behavior. We smart enough and wise enough not to be out here and just doing and fucking everything, but it's a lot of young kids that's not. There's a lot of people in them other communities that's not. And it ain't saying what they doing is okay, but what they doing, it shouldn't be this. This shouldn't be the consequences for doing what most of these people did years before us. And I'm pretty sure this community existed. It just one is highlighted as it is today. And it's like they wasn't going through these problems then. Why now? And I think because they be creating things and pushing it out there, and they be the first targets, I believe. They easily target for these type of things. And it's believable for a lot of people. Like, well, they do be doing this and that. Who knows? They probably protect themselves just as much as we do. But it's easy to say they the cause for this disease or they the cause, and I blame the people actually creating this disease. Where it come from? Like, how did it was created? And you find out most times years later it was created in the lab. It'd be sad. But that be
Yeah, they're not the cause of the disease. They just help spread the disease. That's just like if somebody get chicken pox and they'll help spread it to somebody else. I mean, that's where all diseases work. Do it spread? We ain't the cause of it. Like it was here. Stuff was here before we even got here. We didn't make it, but we damn sure is part of spreading it, even to the elderly community. Because the people in nursing homes, STD is gone high because they feel they're at a certain age that they ain't gonna get nothing. But they in there running bad. The people and the older people. You got to see that's all across all the demographics. The only people that it seems like it ain't touched as bad as the middle-aged people. You got the young kids running bad, and you got your older folks running bad. It seems like the late 30s and 40s that they're more sensible, huh? More reasonable, huh?
Oh no, we still get it in. We just ain't playing them games.
So
we used to be like, nah, what you got?
Then that means it's all the generations across the board. Because why? It's human nature. It's human nature. We go on our wants, our ills and thrills. That's why it's across the board, from young to the old. Because it's in your DNA to copulate.
To DNA.
I know to copulate. That's why he made it so pleasurable, so everybody will want to do it once you become of age. But it's supposed to be, of course, we all know it's supposed to be for the married man, but don't nobody wait for that no more. It's just like, and that's look, and they know that. That's why I said we're gonna give it to this person. Let's test it. Let's see how far it'll go. And they becking and counting on that, you know. So
Yeah.
yeah.
What's your thoughts, Dave, after seeing the video?
I mean, I think it's just another ploy of population control. That's what I think it is. I mean, they're coming up with all these diseases, and it's
Sounds like scripture to me.
yeah, yeah.
That's what
I,
it sounds like to me.
I just find it crazy how all of a sudden they come up with this disease. You know what I mean? Like it's like a new disease or whatever like that. No, you know what I mean? When you know what I mean? When they already discovered, you know what I mean, gonorrhea, herpes, and all this mess now, you know what I mean? Now it's 2026 and they come up with another disease or whatever. You know what I mean? It's just, I just find it crazy.
Video said it was a couple of years ago, but they're not coming up with new stuff all of a sudden. This stuff is in labs already. If you go in a
Right.
laboratory,
Yeah.
they probably ain't no telling what's in there. They just waiting for the release party. That's what they
Right.
doing. They just all this stuff is out, like Molly said, because before they release it, they're gonna have a cure for it because they're gonna want to be able to damage control in case you get it out of hand. Then you can get the
Mm,
cure when it runs bad,
exactly.
like a badass child, when it runs rampant, like a hard-headed ass little child. See,
Exactly. If,
and in the meantime, all this stuff not new. Like Molly said, they in. Just like syphilis and gonorrhea, what new? But then they needed a test subject. They needed a petri dish. They needed to see how this stuff grow in humans. So we became laboratory rats. Everybody's a rat. Everybody you can experiment on Western medicine. That's what Western medicine is. Experiments. You look fine. Oh, don't scratch your eye.
Mm. And they say population control, you don't die from it, Dave.
You don't die. It just make your Charlie knackle itchy. You gotta fun. I bet you them folks, they little Charlie knackle. Oh, it's just a rash. They get their fungus off. The fungus is among us, y'all. And I'm put my cream on. You put your cream on. Imagine you got your partner and both of y'all already got it. You think they was like, well, we already got it. Let's keep on going. Mm. It might be painful. I don't know. It's on that dang thing. You gonna be sure.
Ooh, I'm just so glad those years are behind me. Woo, woo,
Done with the love making. Look, Weezy
woo.
said, Auntie, I asked her again. I said, Auntie, you done with the love making?
You daggone right.
No, say it ain't
Ain't
so.
nah, ain't no. Ain't, the way I feel right now, this is just me. I'm not saying that there aren't any, but I haven't ran into now that is worth my love and affection like that again.
Oh,
You got to earn that cold heartedly. You hear me? Cold heartedly.
so you not
And
down
I
for
am
this?
so thankful. And I have been so blessed that out of my entire life, my whole entire life, I've only been in love with one man. And I stuck with that one man to the very end. And after that, and what he brought to my life, I don't think nobody else can top it. So you got to earn it cold heartedly for me to feel that way again.
Sex, we're not talking about love.
Say what?
We're talking about getting your rocks off. We're not talking about love. We talk,
Reese,
we talking about breaking it all.
that's why
Business.
Reese, that's why I said I am so glad those years are behind me.
Oh,
because those years got behind me once I said I do. Once I said I do to that particular partner, it lasted me the rest of my life to where I don't want to get my rocks off with no anybody. I can do that for myself.
so in other words, your coochie has tamed
That a
itself.
month.
Cause she used to knock them down. She relieve herself. Oh, now. She relieve herself now. Yeah. Oh, so she is so getting relief, but she doing it herself. Yeah, Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. I thought the desire and all that little the fiddly, so you could shower head time.
No, it ain't
I
that.
advise any woman to take a nice shower and put it on postcode. It helps calm those rough patches. It really does.
See, that's what I'm saying. If I just want to get my rocks off, I can do that for myself. For me to get intimate with a man, he got to have my heart and soul.
Yeah, that's what I want too. I want love. I don't want sex. I can get sex anywhere. I'm signing up for sex now as we speak. Look on the application, sex, yes. When they say sex, yes, yes, a couple of times per week, preferably, So, yeah. But I'm like you. I want to be in love. I want the full Monty. I want to be in just a relationship. If I can get the relationship first without the little companionship, I think I'll be satisfied with that. Because, like you said, I can get myself off. Um, well, I can't get myself off, but I think the shower head says differently. But I can get control the sexual urges. I just want the companionship, the dinners, the movies, to go out and have fun. I do it with my girls all the time, but sometimes I get tired of them bitches. I don't. I feel you. Look, I'm ashamed. I'm ashamed to say it, but I just told the truth. Don't be ashamed. Ain't nothing like a man. I'm gonna tell you that right here, right now. Ain't nothing like a man. Tall tale Thursdays. I done told it. I done told the tale. You told the truth. But and that's why I appreciate what Auntie said because it shows you get to a certain point. But I'm not at that point where I don't want no dick. I'm just saying, right. Okay, I can get myself off, but it ain't gonna hold but for so long. Yeah, you might feel different when you get in your 60s. That's Remember, she's older than us. That's what I said. I'm not at that point. I may feel different. But if I have somebody in my 60s, I'm still gonna be fucking. I'm just gonna tell y'all that right here, right now. I'm just gonna tell y'all right now that I'm still gonna be doing. And I hope he good for me to keep on trying to do it because I want to do it. So damn, gas is 521, y'all. Woo! Look, did you see the gas on the? But it's just I understand. I do understand. My aunt is in her 70s, and she said she wants a boyfriend because she was married and her husband passed away. Open the front of that car on this. I don't know. We can go down and go around. Yeah, she said she wants a boyfriend, and I think she does want to, have, make love or whatever. So I think it just depends on the person. And just like Auntie said, I'm sure if she were to get with somebody who can bring her that same feeling and that love that she had with her husband, get the gas she'll probably her intimacy will probably, that's what I'm gonna come back up too.
Yeah, no doubt.
It would, but right now my libido has not plummeted, and I pray it don't. And if it does, fine. But I'ma still want to be touched. I'm just saying. Um, still want
Because to be honest, in my lifetime, I done had enough dick. Okay,
I didn't have enough.
I done had, I done had enough. Okay, so that does not thrill me. Once the thrill is gone, what is left?
Oh, the person, and if you can if you
Okay,
actually like,
bingo, that person, his heart
yeah,
and his spirit.
right. Oh, back up, cause she is the car in front of her. She wanna. Oh, she got it. Let's see, give her. Yeah. Well, I haven't, cause I wasn't out there enough to be tired of dangling. So I want it, and I want it now. Okay. So yeah, I'm still at that
Yeah,
point.
you still young,
Yeah. Me too.
and
I
you
was
won't in
never.
a steady in a relationship for 44 years.
No, I was
You
in
see,
one. I was in one. The longest was when I was married. We was together 18 years. Married almost 14. So it was
you see.
consistent for a very long time.
And yeah, so I get it, but I still want it because I ain't. Hold on.
It's my dingling, and I got you gotta get your Sam's Club card. You can't do
I
nothing
know.
without
I'm
that.
with you.
You
And
gotta get my
honey, mine was a freak.
Uh,
You hear me?
yes, he
Every
was.
way,
He
which
said
that's why I got
young.
sick of it.
Auntie, how old you think I am?
He made me sick of it.
Did he? That was good.
Yes,
That's what I'm talking about.
He made you sick of the dick. Oh
yes.
wow.
Girl,
I ain't never know that. Jeez.
she was taking her
She
down and picking
tapped
her up,
out.
taking
I
her
thought
down and picking
I
her up.
thought she was making him tap out. He's making her ass tap out.
She was running. You was running from him.
She was like, "That I'm done. That's through. Leave me alone.
He
Leave me
hold up.
alone.
I
I'm
need
done."
5 more minutes. Turn to a whole another 30 minutes. Nigga, boo. That's what I'm talking about. Hold
At least you
it.
didn't have take a like it 7 or whatever the thing is.
Wow. Who I tell you? Who I tell you everything?
They
Just
didn't come up with
turn the TV
another
off.
disease. That is crazy.
I thought I did.
Baby, y'all talking some deep stuff. Molly, what say you?
Nah, I was saying every few years they come out with something new. I'm just thought that all this stuff caused the HIV and STDs and all this other now it caused something else. And it's always the same thing. Oh, well, people out here having sex. Well, they been doing that and they was catching the
Yeah,
other stuff. Now there's some other
yeah,
stuff they catching. It's like it's just so weird. It's like just like somebody tell you drink this liquor, you get drunk, but then the next time you drink it, you somehow get high. You like, hold on, it's having a different effect. Like, nah, this
right.
is something else. It's another bottle or something. Like they just putting shit out here. It's scary because ain't no telling what they doing next. I think LA said it can be for big pharma. I definitely agree with that. I think this
Yeah,
was the way that they can make more patients. A lot of people been on a health journey. You got people working out, normally don't work out. I be seeing people 60, 70 year old jogging. I'm like 40 of them. They got like a club. It's like people been on this health journey and they just finding other ways to attack the immune system. And this is one of them. And they know it ain't gonna kill you. They don't want to kill you. They want you to keep coming back and getting these drugs, but they say it's curable, meaning that we got some. Like you might die, but we got some that can save you. So this thing might can take people out if you don't get the medicine that caused to clean it up. So it's just like somebody see this, they gonna run down there and get the medicine. The insurance might gonna take care of it. It's just sad. They just find any way to defeat us drugs, a headache, a toothache, eyes, nose. It don't matter what it is. It can be something about your feet, and you got to go to a foot doctor, and he gonna prescribe you something. It's just like they find any way to put drugs into us, and these kids
hmm
got to be careful. Like Auntie said, you can't be out here ripping and running with any and everybody because we under attack all different ways with the food. You can't even lay in the bed with somebody you like or you find attractive. You got to make sure you protect yourself because ain't no telling who that person was with before that. So it's just sad.
It is. They trying to get it. You right. We are under attack, and that's the key word. We all are under attack. Ain't nobody exempt. Ain't no one person
Okay.
exempt. And we all got to keep our head on a swivel and be vigilant. We can't be going through life with rose-colored glasses. Like, oh, you always got this conspiracy. Oh, you always say something. But you need to always protect yourself. Period. That's the bottom line. Oh, we ain't under
yeah.
attack. Oh, our government not doing this. Oh, that's not gonna hurt us. That's not gonna harm us. We always say that BS until it happened. And the same people that
So what
telling me, oh,
happened?
you a conspiracist, well, you like da this. You was once in them rose colored glasses until what did my granddaddy used to say? You don't believe shit stink until you stare in it. And
Yeah. But
he
then
used
you
to
got,
say that.
but then you got people that are
But
so prideful. You got some people that are so prideful. And instead of be like, "You're right," they're gonna come up with another excuse, or or something like that. So
Just
but what I
everybody be
find
careful.
ironic is people are surprised about these attacks when we have
I'm not.
always been under attack
under
since the
attack.
day
Yep.
we was brought to these shores. When has
Yep.
the attack ever stopped? Tell me any time period. When has the attack on us ever stopped? Never. And it's going to continue. Oh, it's going to get worse.
Yeah,
All I can say is, people, prepare yourselves because it's getting worse. It's going to get worse.
a lot
So
of
you
people don't
said,
know they under attack, man. That shit sad. What's that day?
oh no, when she was talking about we was brought on these shores. I mean, we was already on the shores.
Yeah, a lot of
But
us
you're right.
was once who was brought over here. They all was under attack. You know, they found a way to work together though at one point to get out of this situation. And it's like we gonna have to find the same, thing. But a lot of people don't know they under attack. That's what the thing I was saying. Well, auntie,
Right.
like we know that, but it's a lot of kids. They trust the same people who are stabbing them in the back. They trust these doctors.
Yep.
That's why they go to the doctor and they make sure the doctor prescribe them this
Mhm.
medicine. They
Yep.
trust the
Mhm.
people who giving us information. This where it came from. But we can cure
Mhm.
this. So they trust in the same people that's basically the enemy. So it's like they don't know they under attack. If they knew these people was harming them, they wouldn't go in there, they wouldn't trust them. They would start doing their own research. And when people do find out, that's when they start to protect themselves. And that's when
Mhm.
they start to get drawn away, because people would treat them different because they're not part of the program no more. It's like you talking different. Like, why you don't trust the doctor? My doctor won't lie to me. Why not?
Mm.
Like,
Mm.
why not? Do he know you? They just trust him, just like we just really trust anything they say instead of just doing our own research on some of these things.
Mhm.
It's scary.
That is so true.
So we got
So true.
another one. See what they talking about. Ree, I got your first clip in the group. It say, did the COVID shot change your body? See what he said.
How do we get out of our system
Mhm.
for the millions of black people
Uh-huh.
who took the COVID shot?
So if you took the COVID shot, you have a lot of nanobot technology in you. You got a lot of graphite in you. You got a lot of heavy metals in you, and a bunch of forever chemicals that changes the structure of your mRNA and of your DNA. How to open up pathways to get them out, and it completely destroys your nicotine receptors, which are very, very important in the body, which kick on a lot of detoxification pathways. So you blocking all of those pathways, which you're becoming congested and toxified, which brings on deficiencies. So I would say a quick thing would be nicotine patches. I will go on a raw plant-based diet for at least 21 days to start that initial detoxification.
Yeah.
And then I would take herbs. I would take herbs like burdock root to cleanse out the blood, chaparral to cleanse out the blood, red clove flower to cleanse out the blood. Then I do things like cleaver's leaf to move and exchange the lymphatic system. What I would do to get rid of diabetes, the first thing is I would cut all meat consumption off for at least 21 days.
Ooh.
For at least 21 days.
Yeah. Y'all
Also,
write this down. Y'all got to get it.
for at least 21 days. Something is going on with the insulin. So you're insulin resistance. If you look at the pancreas is made of something called the islands of Langerhans. Inside the islands of Langerhans, you have alpha cells, you have beta cells, you have delta cells. Your beta cells is what produces your insulin. Usually those beta cells are very, very inflamed, so it's not producing enough insulin. So when you get all the glucose in the system, you don't have insulin to be this key mechanism to unlock the door to the cell to allow the sugar in. So the sugar stay in the bloodstream and it builds up. And that's what you'll call diabetes. So what I would do is I would deworm myself. I would do things like wormwood. Wormwood is good to kill worm. Bitter herbs is very, very good to drink those, and poke root. You drink these as teas, it will kill and get these worms out of you. You'll literally see them come out in the toilet. So once you're doing that, now you just got to fix the eating part. Go back on the Edenic diet.
The fastest growing demographic in America, black babies, are leading in those who are being diagnosed with autism.
Yes.
How do we address it, and how do we course correct it?
So let's just keep it real.
Yeah.
Autism is driven and caused by vaccines.
Mhm.
All of the heavy metals, all of the mercury, high levels of mercury on the brain, shutting down your cerebral spinal fluid, getting caught up in what you will call the glymphatic system. It shuts off certain areas of your brain, whether we talking about nonverbal autism or we just talking about somebody on the spectrum. 98% of the time, because it can be food driven as well, or you can get some type of junk genes from your mother and father.
Yeah.
But if we're gonna talk about the 90%, and this is, you can look this up now. That Trump been talking about it. His Health Make America administration been putting out all the papers on this. Autism is caused by vaccines, and when you look at what's in the vaccines that's driving the autism, is usually high levels of mercury.
How do we
My man lost all that weight, man.
You know. And what he said was to me on point and on the money. And let me
Mm-hmm.
say this before everybody start going in and attack. I don't care what nobody say. Donald Trump may be the devil, yes, but he is the devil that tell you the truth and he put it in your face because he don't care because he feel that so what, you know the truth, what you gonna do about it? Not nothing. So he will give you the
Mm-hmm.
truth. He would
Yep.
tell you the God's honest truth. Trump, I don't care what nobody says. Oh, Trump this, Trump that. Yeah, but he's been more honest with us than any other of our presidents because he come right out and say
He
it because
told
he
you.
has no
Yep.
fear of any consequence or repercussions. So when he tell you something, you better listen to what the man say. I don't care who don't like him or what, but the truth is the truth. And he put it out there for American people and everything. And your Democrats or whatever could be like, no, this not that, because they devils too. Look, red devils, blue devils, they all
Mm-hmm.
devils. But
Yep.
Trump is one devil that tell you the truth because he's an arrogant son of a gun. And he was like, I'm gonna tell you the truth and what you gonna do about it. And I like that
Yep.
about our President Trump. You can say what you want to about him, but he will tell you the truth. That don't mean we like it. What did Pharrell Williams say? The truth will piss you off. First, it'll piss you off. It'll free, but it'll piss you off first before it free you. So a
Mm-hmm.
lot of people better get peed on. That's all I'm saying. A lot of people better get peed on. I'm getting ready to get out this car. We won't drive the road later. We about to go into this store. What y'all got to say about that? That was an awesome video, by the way. Molly, Reese, say what you got to say about the video.
Oh, she know I was against all that shit that was going on. And it's crazy when I was watching Spider Man, I seen them talking about mRNA, DNA, and how you can, compress your DNA and keep the other monster out and all that. And they was using it for the Hulk, and everything that came up with them jabs that kept popping up. So it's like they putting auto or some type of electronic box inside of you, and it might be working. I don't know. It might do fight off these things. Like we've been merging with technology lately, but from the results we've seen, most of these things wasn't good for us. And it was something that they rushed. I don't know if it's something they had to rush, but due to the fact if they had to rush it, these the results you're gonna get. It ain't gonna be great. It's gonna take about 10, 15 years normally to study these things. But for us to have to do it within 6 months to a year, it don't matter what scientists we had. It just like they wasn't gonna get it done. But if that was the case, I think they did the best job that they possibly could have did. But a lot of people don't trust it no more because they was passing out information that they think instead of they know. And a lot of the things that they thought might happen, it didn't happen. The results that they thought might turn out, it didn't turn out good for them. So a lot of them start making booster shots and all these other things to fill in for what the jab poster did, and that still ain't working. I just think because the human body is the strongest thing out here. We fight off everything. We learn how to adapt to these things, and eventually it kill us, but it don't kill us instantly for most of us, unless you had a weak immune system. So if you still out there and you feel like something ill, just go detox yourself, deworm, and just see if you feel better. It ain't nothing wrong with trying to focus on your health for 21 days. And if it don't work out for you, say that what he was talking was bullshit. But for the most part, I believe that it worked. I've been plant based for 10 years now, and I've been feeling great. And I done seen Buddy Journey. He was a fat boy. He had
Yeah.
diabetes and all that, and he said,
Yep. Yep.
I'm gonna do it by going plant based. And he recorded his whole journey, and that's how he blew up. So people follow him through his weight loss journey and his journey through diabetes and everything he was fighting that they said they didn't had no cure for. And he cured himself with mostly everything that he came across. I think he had cancer too. So, and it was basically through food and diet, and that's why he got a big following now. That's why he on that podcast, and they asking him about health. He wasn't just no doctor. He educated himself. He started to read the books and learn about it about himself. And now that he learned these things, he passing it on to people. And I like that because everybody think you gotta talk to a white man or a black man in a white coat, and that's not the case. You can be your own doctor. You know, you can find
Hmm.
out what's best for you. The same way we do with food. I don't like that, you know, or nah, if I eat that, it make my stomach hurt. You know, it's certain things that some people can eat, but you can't eat. I think you need to learn your body and see what works for you. And that's the only thing that he pushing. And he got remedies and things that you can follow. So I encourage you to follow. What's your thoughts, Dave? You ever heard of my boy, Dr. Yaki?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I got a whole lot of his videos and everything. Matter of fact, he's one of the ones that that got me to go plant based. Yeah. I don't know if it's true or not, but then they say the jab or the booster shots, whoever know had a bit of HIV in it.
Yeah.
Hmm. That COVID shot did. Yeah.
Yeah, the COVID shot. Yeah.
Aborted fetuses or some other weird stuff, you know. But I don't know, them viruses, they put things in there so you come across it, your body already know how to fight it, you know. So basically they giving you the virus, but small portions of it. So your body has started. That's why a lot of people who got the jab, they got sick, but they was only sick for a day or two and they was back. And then if they come across it again, their body already know how to fight it. It's like playing a video game and losing, but you get to go back and play again. It's like, okay, I know how to beat it now. You know, so a lot of people and get that second go around. A lot of people got that initial jab, they went out, you know. So
Mhm.
I don't know. What's your thoughts, Auntie, on the video? I ain't hear from you.
I agree with him.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah. You make some good points, man. You gotta be careful though. These content creators, man, because there's a lot of money in that drug industry, you know. So
Always has been.
it ain't about curing anybody. It is about
Mm-mm.
making
Oh,
you a
you
forever
said
patient.
you said he better be careful, or did you say we better be
We
careful?
better be.
Listening to him.
Yeah, I said he.
Um.
Why?
Oh
Why
yeah,
you? Why?
yeah.
Why you nervous, Dave? When you said we, you looked nervous when I
No,
said
no,
when you
no.
said we.
I thought you said we better be careful, like listening to him or something. No, and then you started talking about the drugs and stuff, and I was like, no, he's always talking about
Yeah, I
natural,
said here we
natural.
go. Here we go. Yeah,
Yeah,
but
he's always talking about natural stuff. Like I said, he's the one that um what I mean, got me turned on to, what I mean, like what I mean, watermelons and fruits and different things like that.
yeah, I was on that joint called "What's the Health," you know. So it's like that's crazy, and it's like a lot of people like when you say these things, it just sound crazy, you know. Like you tell people that the vaccine had like nanoparts or something, man, and they be like, man, that don't even sound right. Like they actually putting genetic code in your body, and it don't sound right. It just don't sound like that's something possible. But then you can just go research it. You know, you can just put in mRNA vaccines, and it will show you exactly like what was in there. And I don't know. It just like a lot of people just don't take the time. That's why I like anytime we talk about something, you know, we always gonna pull it up. You know, it is like because a lot of people don't take the time to put it. They don't be feel like doing it. You know, it don't sound believable to most of these people.
Mhm.
But it's saying mRNA vaccines use a tiny piece of genetic code to teach your body cells how to safely make a harmless surface protein from the virus. So it's using technology, basically shooting nanoparts in your body to basically become protein from the virus, training your immune system to fight off future infections without causing illness. That's what they saying the nanoparts does for your body. Like they shooting technology inside of you. And it's just like if anybody know what mRNA is, that's in your remote control. It's the receiver from your TV, so you can change the channel. They need that. Without that, you won't be able to change the channel. So if you have that in your body and somebody have a remote to that, it's just like, what can they do to you? It's ain't no telling what they can do to your body, or what when you come across certain radiation, what does that do to your body? It probably cook you from the inside out because they got this metals and shit in your body. We already got a problem with metals and shit in the air and breathing it in, but they shooting it into you now. And they say, well, it's for technology. This tech, like, it's just wireless. It's just gonna have a mind of its own. It's gonna find the protein or the virus and make it into a pro. It's like it's gonna do all that by just shooting into you. It just know its job already. I'm like, I never seen that happen before. I never seen a remote control car just you put it down and it just ride what it need to ride exactly. Like it know its destination. No, somebody always got a remote. Even if it's a drone, somebody's flying that drone. It's just like it don't make sense. So it's just like how if they put these nanobots in your body, how do it know where to go? It's like that's amazing. And how did it just go to that specific place? It shoots everywhere. I don't know. I'm just like, but the research is there though, so people don't think we just be weirdos and saying stuff. A lot of this stuff is researchable. And they tell us this stuff. It'd be suck if they didn't and they lied about a lot of stuff. But most of this stuff is they said it just don't be sounding believable. Like, why would y'all do something like that? Fuck would y'all shoot stuff inside of people like that?
Right.
I don't know, I ain't take the jab though, but most of the people I know that took the jab, they good, A couple of people passed that was older. My mom passed. A few of her friends passed, a couple
Yeah,
of my brother's parents
my
passed.
my grandfather he passed 2 weeks after
Yeah, yeah,
after
about how
taking
much
the shot.
time. My mother had about 2 weeks. She passed about 2 weeks, and she was on her way home. That was weird. And they were just like, oh, yeah, she had COVID. Since when? She ain't had COVID. And it was like, no record of COVID. Then she got the jab. And then somehow she got sick. I was like, all right, she be all right. Nope, she died. Heart failure. Everybody that I know that took the jab and passed away all died from heart failure.
Heart failure. Yep.
Some was young, some was older. It was just scary. You had kids, athletes, 17 years old, falling out on the court after taking the jab. College basketball players, all that. They covered it up because I don't know if they was purposely trying to hurt anybody. I just think they rushed this thing out here and they want to cause a panic amongst the people who it didn't affect. So it's like they're not gonna tell everybody that, oh, it's causing this for these people, because then they cause a panic. So I understand why they didn't push it out there as much. But I'm just like, at least give us more time next time. Don't rush it out here. If that's the case. I wonder what Reese again. I gotta still send you my list, Riri.
Would you say Paul?
I gotta still send the list.
Oh, yeah, send it to me.
Let me see if we got anything else. The Supreme Court just protected birthright citizenship. Oh shit. Well, LA say, here we go. Here we go. Let's see what he's talking about. We got about 5 of these joints today.
Guys, big news. Just want to give it to you straight. The Supreme Court just protected birthright citizenship. Trump lost. That case is dead. The Republicans put a lot of effort into this. Stephen Miller, all these people, they thought that this was going to be their thing to deport American citizens. Well, now they have lost. Birthright citizenship is protected. It's the law of the land. It's a big day. Trump losing is big for America. Guys, big news. Just want to give it to you straight.
And I guess they lost the case for the birthright citizenship. And for some reason, he still thought Americans were going to get deported too. That wasn't the case. The birthright case was that people who come here pregnant or whatnot don't automatically become citizens here. Because you have people that will come here on like their last month or so and have their baby here, and their baby get birthrights to America. And now that's their window in. And Trump was trying to put an end to that, but they said nope. You got us fucked up. It's a loophole we're gonna continue to do because they probably making money. If you know somebody out there that want their kids to have American birthright citizenship, hey, we let you over here for a few bands until you had your baby. They probably make sure they got a nice hotel room and put up, and they might got the doctor on that. Because there's people over there that got money, and it'd be hard to become a citizen over here. You got to go through so many loopholes. So if this one way to just become a visitor here and just happen to be pregnant and have your baby here, hey, I see it. It's a loophole. People gonna use it. It been working. It seems like it's gonna continue to work. Trump and them tried their best to put an end to it, and it ain't happened. They gonna probably come back to this in another year or two. But how you feel about this day? What your thoughts on the birthrights they lost? These people still come over here and get birthright citizenship here as Americans. You cool with that?
I mean, yeah, I'm cool with it. I'm glad Trump lost. Um, I'm glad Trump lost or whatever like that. No, and my thing is, what I mean. Well, even down to like, what I mean, like the Hispanics and everything like that. What I mean. You quick, you quick to call people illegal or immigrants or whatever like that, and tell them to get out the land when you yourself is is not really from the land.
Trump wasn't born here. What Trump was born at?
Yeah,
I know he's
yeah, he
born
was
in New
born
York.
here.
He was born here. I'm talking about like races and stuff like that.
I don't get into that ancestor stuff. If you born here, you're American, white, black, Chinese, all of that. The birthright citizenship is based saying you born here, you
Mhm.
basically a citizen here. He was trying to get rid of that, not meaning that we had to go nowhere because we was born here. He's saying that people who come from other countries, you can't just come here a week from now, have your baby here, and your baby is a born citizen here. Now that baby can get benefits and things from America that takes away possibly from somebody else or lower the money from somebody else here. People cool with it. You cool with it. How you is about it, Auntie? How you feel about it?
Hey, I'm glad he lost.
Mm-hmm.
Glad he
Right.
lost. I'm born here. That's just like somebody telling me to go back to Africa. For what? I don't know nothing about Africa. I wasn't born in Africa. I can't speak that language. I was born here. I speak this language. I think a person should be able to go wherever they choose to go. But mankind makes it so hard for us to experience the world in its natural beauty. So,
Is this law reciprocal? It says birthright citizenship is the constitutional right ensuring that nearly everyone born on United States soil is automatically a U.S. citizen. The principle, jus
mhm.
soli, is guaranteed by the 14th Amendment, despite recent executive challenges aiming to limit the practice. The U.S. Supreme Court reaffirmed this protection. But is this law reciprocal in other countries? That's what I want to know.
Of
Because
course not.
of course not, right? So I have no issue with you coming and you being here and your babies are born here. I think you should have the babies born here. I think you should have rights, but I think it should be reciprocal in other countries because that's the thing with us. We give so many opportunities. We open our arms and we put them in Abraham's bosom here in the United States. The United States is Abraham's bosom for everybody, but the people who are here.
But but
Go ahead.
but isn't that how the Constitution was written? Okay? Isn't this supposed to have been a free country for all? For
We were free
all,
until they tried to take it
you
over.
know?
But that's what I want to know. If we may not like a lot of the things like Reese was saying that he does, But at the end of the day, if you want something here, you should be offering it where you are. And because it is not offered in those other countries where the other people, where people are coming, where they're migrating from, where they're leaving from, where they're running from, because if you don't want to be in your own country, that is a problem. But you're leaving that country to come to this one where it's the land of opportunity and the land of the free for everyone but those who were here before they took the freedom. You know what I'm saying? And so if it's not reciprocal with those particular countries, I think it should have something, going on. The children born here, yes. You're here, you're an American citizen. But I think it should be the same way over there, because there are American citizens that go in other countries and end up having babies. They're not citizens there. And it's very difficult to be have dual citizenship anyway. They take you through the ringer for that. They said, y'all said we were 3/4 a person in the Constitution. Was that good? No, it was not, because how can I be 3/5 a person? I said for 3/5 a person. He said Felicia made your point before Marley that as long Trump loses, they cool with it. And the thing is, we're not paying attention because we hear Trump and we automatically think negative. But you really got to listen to the stuff he said. Trump, just as goofy as all the other presidents, okay? But you really got to listen and see what he's doing. Reciprocity when it comes to government, when it comes to laws, when it comes to business is important. And as much as we open them gates for everybody else, they do not willingly open the gates for us. Now, we can willingly travel. We got a passport. You can go anywhere you want to go. But will they treat you right? No. Because they don't like America. They like what America can give them, what they can take from America. They like that their people can come here and get all the assets, all the benefits that America will give. But will they do the same for American citizens? No, they will not. So I get what he's doing and why he's doing it. And I understand that. But I do believe that if a child is born here, and if they plan to stay, yes, they should get American citizenship. If they plan to live here and raise that child here, the child should get citizenship automatically. Yes. But if you're only here on a visa, or if you're just here, for temporary, no, they should not.
Yeah, because the baby can't raise itself, so that's the catch.
Exactly.
He don't even treat all Americans like Americans.
No,
So
I ain't worried about him.
do.
No
None of
president
the people
do.
in power
I
does.
don't care.
At the end of the day, it
so
doesn't matter, because it's
therefore
all
it
about
doesn't
us.
matter. Okay, because you're going to get mistreated. I don't care where you go.
Nah.
But do they get over here and get mistreated? No.
Oh yeah.
No.
Oh yeah.
If you can come in this country and automatically get benefits and get housing and get food and get child care and all that stuff, and we cannot get it when we've been working here our entire lives, and the generations before us have been here feeding and taking care of this land and pouring into it, and we don't even get those things automatically. We have to apply, and it can be denied. So if they can get here, and as soon as they get here, they get more than we will get, or more than we make in a year for 1 month,
baby,
they are treated they are treated better automatically because they have their relationship with their government. That's what I'm saying. There's a difference in government and business practices than there is moral and just having community, okay? The government is a business. The United States of America is a business. So therefore, they are allowing them in here for a reason, but we cannot go over there and get the same things that they get, because to them, they don't like America for real, but they like the business connection. They like the ally. They like to have them as an ally. That's the difference. If we cannot go over there and get the same thing that they get when they get here, then no. But if you are here and you have your child, and your child is born here and you plan to stay, yes.
Yeah, they make problems to create solutions, and it's smart by them. They like let all these people in. They know we gonna cause a problem because now they take out benefits. People start saying, "Why we don't get this?" Because we keep allowing these people in, and we cool with it because at the end of the day, Trump at the helm. Trump don't want them in. So if Trump don't want them in, we want them in. If Trump wanted them in, we'd say we don't want them in. It's just that's what it seemed like, because at the end of the day, it don't affect black people at all. But some reason we think that, he wanted us to, he going to be able to deport us to Africa. He's not going to be able to deport us to Africa. That's not what the bill's saying. It don't say nothing like that. It's saying that if you come from any place other than America and you have a child here, you no longer just automatically get U.S. citizen rights. But for some reason we think that it means the opposite, that, at any time he can just say, Dave, I'm deporting you. You got to show me proof you was born here. That wasn't the case. It was for the people who actually pregnant here, that's from another country here on a visa, that actually be having babies here, and they baby get U.S. citizen birthrights. You know, and
Wait
it
a
just
minute though, Molly.
confuse
Won't too
that.
long ago he was deporting Americans that was born here not too long ago.
No, that
Won't
was
they?
never a thing. That was never a thing. That was probably a rumor, but it was never a thing. I never heard of. Did you know any Americans that was deported? Any of y'all cousins, uncles, family
Oh,
members? Y'all know somebody that knows somebody? I don't. I never
I
heard
thought
of.
they had
I
a
heard the
they
rumor.
deported a man that was born here
Nah,
and was living here for years, and they deported him.
not living here for years. That's different. Born here and living here for years is a lot different. It was a lot of people been living here for years that snuck over here during the Biden administration, which they was cool with, because that's why they create the problem. Let these illegals over here over the border, and then Trump gonna come and fake clean it up. But we gotta look at the money. That's why I tell people just follow the money. If you look at the immigration budget for ICE, it was $70 billion. So now they get to split all that money up and fake pay these people a few $1 million, but all of that money going to them.
Mhm.
But they had to create a problem to get that money. So Joe helped them create the problem. Just let them in. Now you got all these people that was wanted in the other country just came to America freely, but changed their life. Now the neighbors like them. They doing yard work and all this stuff. And when they come to detain them, people like, oh, he been here for 3 years. He never did it. He don't post to. He trying to keep a low profile, but at the end of the day, he did crimes back here, and they knew that before he even crossed the border. They already know who they grabbing. When these ICE people, they knew this dude was a criminal 4 years ago. They just like let him do him. We gonna come get him in a couple of years because it's part of their plan. Because now they got this budget, they got all this money to detain them. So it's just like that's all they be doing. One person they create the problem, and the other party come in become the solution. You know, so it's just like this. They literally want to allow more people in, but they want to trick us to make it seem like, oh nah, we not like it's a bad thing, you know. So now we going against what we should be with. Like, no, we should make sure we straight before y'all constantly keep allowing people in, giving them citizenship and giving them more funding and stuff than us. Like they began loans, bank loans. They ain't even had to be here for a year or two. They already get a bank loan. They already get a business loan. And we tired of that. People who know what's going on, we like, nah, make sure we good first. We don't mind them coming in, but they shouldn't just be born here, become a citizen here. Now their parents got to raise them here, and they get all this money to make sure this kid raised. Like, nah, we don't get money when we have kids. They don't set around a budget just for us, just for having a baby. You know, so it's just like, nah, I was with it, but they lost. So we gonna continue to go through this, and I don't want to hear people complaining like, why we ain't getting nothing? They taking care of all these other. You don't see too many Chinamans or any of them getting shot and killed out here because they got a country that backed them. If Chinese people start getting shot and harmed, man, that the whole world gonna have to shut down for a minute. But when it's black people, they don't matter. These Chinese people in our neighborhood, you don't really see nothing happen to them too much. They might get robbed or something here and there, but other than that, they not getting harmed. They're not getting shot because they got a country that backed them up. America make sure they good. Only we killing each other, the whites and the blacks for the most parts, and the Spanish. Other than that, all these other nationalities come here, they be doing business right in the hood, unharmed. 7-Elevens, tobacco stores, and all that. They hear the gunshots, they lock the door and open back up 20 minutes later. It's like because they got no fear at all over here. They know they living a dream. And it's off of our budget, it's off of our tax money. I'm like, we gotta get rid of that.
Yeah, true.
What up, Ron? Make sure you that like, share button, Ron. We ain't about to be in here long. Our girl out there on the road, Auntie popped in. I think we lost her. She gonna pop back. I don't know what happened to her. Yeah, she probably popped back in. Oh no, man. I don't trust the government. Let's see what she got next. Nah, we gotta say that's for Friday.
Yeah,
Other
definitely.
video. Yeah, he drinks more for Friday. I'm gonna let her hold on to that joint. Oh no, politics sucks though, man. That's why I don't like politics. Like
Yeah.
people tell me they don't even get into conversations, man. Cause I be seeing people so red. Oh no, Trump did it, then they so blue. No, no, it'd be like, dog, that's the goal. Y'all divided. That's the whole thing. While y'all arguing about both parties, they chilling together. They playing golf and
Yelling.
shit,
Yep.
hanging out. They be swapping teams and all that. One man, I'm like, one of you a Democrat? Oh, they swap to the Republican side. Then you see some Republican. Oh, I'm blue now. It's like, hold up, man. You don't see Crips and Bloods doing that shit. Like, nah, you in it, you in it. You know, so it just like they don't care because they know it's just a game to them. At the end of the day, they just living off our tax money. You know, that's why I like Texas. Be like, nah, we ain't doing this taxes. Y'all ain't about to eat off us all day. You know, but they find ways. It don't matter what you is. If you're an entrepreneur, you still got to pay for an EIN number. You got to open a business account. You still get taxed everywhere you go. Every payment you make, you do a credit card. You're going to get a percentage off that. It's just like everything get taxed, and that money goes to them. And they chilling. They ain't doing shit. I doubt if they out here grinding, working hard like everybody else every day. They just waiting for us to spend. Every time somebody swipe, that's something that go to their account or some type of account. Yeah, I'm gonna say the rest. All these for Friday. He said true, but you was with them coming in. What are you talking about? Said Molly and I started the realest part. That's what we need. The realest party, dog. We're gonna go ahead and start it off. LA done started. We can get some shirts made. Yeah. What party you with? The realest? What you talking about? Dave, you down or you still rocking blue? No, Dave, we Democrat out here.
Yeah, shoot, I'm down. I'm down with the realest.
I'm down with the realest. That ain't sounds too convincing, man. Dave over that motherfucker. I don't know. Man, you got athletes talking about they getting on your boy. What's the kicker? They got the podcast. He got the joint on ESPN.
McAfee.
Yeah, Pat McAfee. Yeah, he did a joint with Trump the other day. Boy, they going off. I was like, oh man, he can't even do nothing with the president, Slim. He ain't got nothing to do with politics, you know. But I'm like, that's the backlash you get. It's separating some locker rooms. Bosa, he supported Trump, and some of the black players in the locker room ain't like that. And it's like, damn, that's crazy. Because it was the opposite. And you know, they were supporting Obama. It's like it shouldn't bother the white players. You know, it is so weird, man, that politics be causing division everywhere.
Everywhere, yeah.
It is like, come on, man. Even with the athletes, we gotta stop. Is y'all on the night, LA? They on the night?
Yeah. Yeah, tonight, 8 o'clock.
8 p.m.
Yeah, I'm gonna tap in. I ain't gonna hold y'all too long. I was gonna see if Auntie pop back in so she can give us some of that good energy before she go. It look like she phone might die. Auntie won't even probably looking at it. Give her about 5 more. I'm shocked Ron ain't testing now. Ron be into them politics heavy.
Yeah, I gotta work tonight, but you know, I'll be in the comments, like you.
You on a different schedule, Dave?
No, they got this mandatory. I mean, yeah, they got this overtime jump going on.
Oh yeah, Dave ain't putting in that overtime.
Well, it'll be regular time. I had to call off last night.
So you was tired?
No. Actually, I didn't call off. My son had to get on the phone and type for me. I couldn't move.
Oh, that nigga.
Oh no.
Yeah. Gotta slow down, Slim. They time
Yep.
fall asleep, Marty. I know I woke up there like what the hell? Joint ended live. I'm gonna stay up tonight. I'm gonna stay up. I'm trying to win. They say JC did it again, man. I'm starting to think him and LA working together. I'm starting to think he be here in LA for the show. So what's the answers again, bro? Screenshot them to me. You know, they tag team partners, man. So you know they work together. They know how to, you know,
Now what it is he knows all the things not to bring to the cookout. So he clears that. That right there is
No, but he
a
knows
good
things
5
to bring
answers.
too.
They kind of show proof. Then we got a message from our boy Young Trey Money.
I'm getting my phone next Monday, so I'll be able to be on the show. I do miss being with y'all. I love what I'm doing, but I do miss being on the show with y'all every day. So everybody have a good day. Not the M word, but have a good day. Later, y'all.
Have a great day, Trey.
Yeah, Trey Money out
What's
there.
up, Trey?
Get to that money. Say he be back Monday with us. He gonna bring us on the road with him. That gonna be a good look right there. They don't let Reese grab no chips. She probably got 3 bags in the car. Want to see Reese caught, Dave. Watch her caught be crazy.
Hope she behaving herself today.
Okay.
I gotta go get your water.
A water.
Well, David, I'm glad you up and moving around. Yes. I'm glad to hear your voice. I love to see your smile. It's very beautiful. So it's good to see you when you're feeling good. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, thanks.
Hold on, go ahead.
You calling out of work so you could be on the podcast.
No, he called out last night.
He thought it was podcast was last night.
That's what it was.
Doing the wrong
No, I thought that was on Monday.
He got Monday. Up on Monday.
Yeah, I thought that was Monday.
For real, I'm glad you're okay. You know we love you, Dave. And just because
Okay, well, they glitching.
Uh-oh, what happened?
Dave zapped out.
I gotta make my egg rolls.
Making sure he ain't stiffen up again. That's what I was like. Hold on, this nigga ain't moving. He was just talking about that shit, man. Dave, you better pop back in. I ain't see him like you couldn't move for a second. You gotta make sure he ain't glitching. We're gonna let them come back in and get some good energy and get up out of here. You good, Dave?
Yeah.
All right, boy, you got stuck for a minute. I thought you couldn't move again. I said, oh, shit. This nigga, man. Dave, you got to move close, man. Just come on down here to the city, man. You got more eyes on you over here. You out there in the woods. Oh, you got the boys with you, though. You got your son.
Yeah.
You ain't worried about it. We about to get out of here, Dave, though. We can start with you and give these people some good energy before we go. I was hoping Auntie can pop back in here, but like we might lost her for the day. Probably catch her tomorrow on Freaky Friday. It was good seeing her. Well, not seeing her, but hearing her. Auntie ain't coming to cut on the camera in a while. You know, she probably laying down doing the show, but that's cool.
Yeah.
Give some good energy, Dave.
Oh, sweet. My good energy is
Wake up, tap in, baby.
Don't take life for granted. You know what I mean? You only have one life. You know what I mean? Live your life. You know what I mean? Ignore the naysayers, the haters, or whatever. You know what I mean? Do what makes you happy.
Do what makes you happy. Weezy, give us some good energy before you get out of here. Before they put y'all out there score. Unless you probably need respect, you know, we should be working. Tap into the podcast tonight.
Some good energy is that I love you all, but more importantly, love yourself. There's no I in team, but there's definitely a you in you. Peace. See y'all tomorrow, Freaky Friday. Bye. Before I get off of here, I just want to say thank you guys for tuning in and sitting and hanging with us every single day from 10 to 12:30, maybe a little longer, might be a little shorter depending on what time. But thank you for coming in with us anyway. I just want to say, since it's Thursday, and a lot of times they say Thankful Thursday, be grateful, be thankful for just being here, being in this realm, being able to be on this plane, walk around across the breeze. If you have a ailment or if you have a disability, just the fact that you're here, I'm thankful for you. I'm grateful for you. And I wish and pray that you are thankful and grateful for yourself and those around you. Allow those that love you to love you. And that those that don't love you, let them be. Let them go. So you can love yourself better. So, yeah, that's all I want to say. Remember to live, laugh, love, learn. Live, laugh, love, and learn every day in every way, especially on and about yourself.
Right.
Man, appreciate everybody tapping in. Young LA, Ron the Don. Our girl Venus, Toasty Pop in the Mall, Nacho, our boy Cali Cal. I still gotta make up for you on that podcast, brother. We'll catch y'all on Freaky Friday. Peace and love, y'all. Y'all be safe out there. Bye bye.